I should look out for the air conditioner. What was it there?
Could not
And
circumstance.
The stucco. And is there anything else?
Probably you would need
Oh, the crawl space thing.
the crawl space. I noticed that every year the siding is building up with, I don't know, what is it, mold from the moisture?
Oh,
So you need to pressure wash.
Oh, absolutely. Pressure wash probably twice a year. I don't think even once a year cuts it. It's the algae.
The algae
Yeah.
on the siding of your house because of the moisture.
You have to pressure wash that off.
Yep.
So we pressure wash that. We do the test for the stucco. We make sure there's proper ventilation to the crawl spaces. And you hose. What do you do to the?
You can just hose off the compressor.
Hose it
That's
off.
fine.
And then you go to the beach.
Forget about all your problems.
Yeah. I mean, roofs are certainly something that, again, it all has to do with just because of the element of, of living at the beach, the sea air, the salt air, wind, rain, sunlight. There's just, it's quite, the weather at the shore is, it's tough.
But it's very healthy for your lungs.
Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful place to live. They're just things that look, whether you live at the shore or you have your primary someplace inland or somewhere else, at some point in time you're going to have to pay attention to your roof. At some point in time you're going to have to pay attention to your heating and air conditioning unit. Down here, you're probably just going to have to pay attention to it a little bit sooner, or a lot sooner. Depending on who you talk to, sometimes they say half. If your HVAC system is good for 12, 15 years, then down the shore it's probably 7 to 8. That's just an opinion, So it's no different than your primary. However, you do have to, those life expectancies are certainly cut shorter here, which is always something you just have to consider.
If I wanted to look for a house and kind of feel protected against maybe getting blindsided by some of these problems that I might not know if I wasn't from here, who should I contact?
Home inspector.
Yeah.
Mary.
Get a home inspector.
609 55.
55512. I would say the one things that you always want to look at is, what kind of research are you doing? If you're going to buy a house at a ski resort, are you going to do, you want to find out what's the annual snowfall, what's the conditions of the types of houses they have there, what about accessibility, how often do roads get closed and things like that. It's no different than at the shore. What type of weather do they have? Is it, are you in Hurricane Alley? Depending on, if you're in the Gulf Coast or you're in the Carolinas, you're more susceptible to, you're more susceptible to hurricanes depending on what section of the coast you're on. So I think, so you're not blindsided by some of these things. It becomes a matter of the homework that you're going to do, not only in the area, but all the things that we just kind of talked about. What are those things like? And then really, quite frankly, you're communicating with your real estate experts from the Ferzoco group so when I'm buying, what do I want to look for? What value are you going to give me when I'm looking at this property? What tips can you get me? What should I be on the lookout for? And everything that we were just talking about, we're going to point that out to you, because if you have heating and air conditioning, no different than your primary, you want it in your second home. Those are things you're going to want to be looking for, and your agent should be pointing that all out to you.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's the biggest investment, biggest financial investment of your life, maybe the second biggest financial investment of your life. And if your real estate agent's working for you and not working for their commission so that they can do I won multiple offer scenario, yay for me, but oh shoot, my roof leaks and you're there a month, they didn't do a good job for you. There are more important things.